digits.
It's December 14th,
And as we speak,
2005.
all of the previous shows are available.
We are currently up to date. We are now even with time. Time has nothing on us.
And the challenge
Time
now
cannot
is
kick our ass.
challenge now is this one's going to be up by the end of the week.
Now, knowing our previous record, you're gambling. You're
No,
thinking
I'm
to
gonna
yourself,
do it.
no. The listener. I'm talking to our listener
Oh.
here. I'm addressing the listener. At one moment,
Whoever that person may or may not be.
So I'm pretty much talking to ourselves because we'll be listening to this later. But you're thinking to yourself, no, you're crazy because given your past record, there's no way you'll keep up with time. No, we will kick time all over.
We got 4 episodes edited this week.
All over the place. Whether we have to, whatever it takes. That's all we're going to say. Okay.
So topic number 1 would be this whatever war on Christmas that
Merry holidays.
that some people happy holidays, and apparently the gist of the story, from what I can gather, is when people say happy holidays,
They hate Jesus.
or do not say Christmas for whatever reason.
They hate
Jesus
you.
hater. The people who do prefer to say Christmas and are really into Christmas, especially the Christ part of it, they get really mad and they say, "Don't shop at that happy holiday store. They want Christians' money, but they don't want to say Christ and all this stuff." So
They seem to have very shakeable faith.
all the people, the Christians are really getting up in arms because they say these places want Christians to spend their money, but they don't want to be, they don't want to say Christ. So how dare they be godless people selling us stuff or something along those lines?
Yeah, and the problem is that you can't. I don't know. It just makes sense in most businesses to have a separation between church and your business, just like it does for the government.
Right.
To where, do you want to piss off other people? Do they? I mean,
Right.
Are these people? I mean,
Well,
would the same people be all right if around every major other religious holiday that they don't know anything about, they would be like, "Happy Ramadan," at Walmart.
Dude, there would be like lynchings. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, it's like you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
Well, and there's a...
Because then you turn into crazy Australians that beat up anyone who looks Middle Eastern.
Okay, but before we transition to that, because, boy, that's really easy to get to from here.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
This is all land.
Why'd you derail it?
That ain't a knife.
Because the one bit I was going to point out is that there was an article on Media Matters that pointed out a guy that was defending it, saying that, well, I'm Irish, so, St. Patrick's Day is for me. I'm straight, so Gay Pride Week's not for me. I don't care. Right. And he's like, Muslims and Jews, they're not going to get mad if you say Merry Christmas. It's like, well, dude, how do you know?
You're already mad because they don't. So what makes you think somebody's not going to get mad if they do? There's the absence of a thing is making you upset.
Right.
And the thing that I think is most absurd is, why have people? I mean, as long as I can remember, people have said Happy Holidays. Why do they do that? And the Daily Show talked about this the other day. Probably because there's more than one fucking holiday.
Well, they do it for Hanukkah and Christmas and Kwanzaa
and New Year's and Thanksgiving
or Christmas.
It's like the whole holiday season. There's a reason it's called the holiday season.
Holidays.
We have a bunch of fucking holidays.
You hate Christmas? You don't like God? Happy? It's just
I include Thanksgiving in the holidays.
Yeah, right.
That's the holidays. It's that all that
like
shit
a month.
at the end of the year
Like
for a month straight where you're seeing people that it's right. It's cool.
It's also a qualifier for Christmas. Like Christmas is a holiday, so you can be talking about Christmas when saying
it works
holiday.
in that Venn diagram. The holiday Venn diagram includes Christmas, even though it's just a small section.
So I don't know. If you ask me, I think it's like this. It kind of feels like this weird power convulsion among. I don't know if it's like I don't even know if it's politically the far right that's doing this, or if it's just
evangelicals,
the crazy Christian,
the crazy evangelicals,
and so the right is picking it up basically, and it's trickling through to Republicans.
But I think it's. I mean, is it a result of like
It's them feeling pushed around about political correctness.
Do you think it's totally political?
Matt has descended into the cellar. I think. Well, there's a lot of it is a lot of evangelicals being very offended by political.
They're looking for something to get pissed off.
That's
about.
what I'm saying. It's just like, what is their? They don't even fucking point. It's like
no.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's what it really is. They're upset about political correctness, and they want their words back.
They want to be offensive again, please.
Yeah. Why can't I say color?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Well, because it's not so nice, dude.
Right.
Yeah, but how could when I was a kid, we said Merry Christmas and died Jew and
Right.
Yeah. Those are bad things, man.
Yeah,
it's a lot of crap you did when you 90-year-old people were children that we don't do anymore.
Listen, Cracker, we don't say that stuff anymore.
But along those lines, every time I drive through Martinsville, there's a big religious sign that has something. The one recently, or I don't know if it's the same one or not, says looking for a sign from God. This is it. What if that said looking for a sign from Allah?
Oh,
Could you imagine that in Martinsville?
It would not last one day.
Right.
And then
exactly.
people would say, yeah, but anybody could pay the money to have those signs and yada yada yada. And I say that's fucking bullshit, because if somebody
you can pay for it, somebody's going to deface it.
Well, besides that, I don't think you could pay for it. I don't think that you could get whoever owns it to let you put that sign.
And they don't have to either.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So it
That's
is
a good
not,
point. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
So
they draw crap about it.
So the war on Christmas, I say, is much like the war on drugs, and just another excuse to show how we need no excuse to A, start a war, and B, like, waste time.
We're good at that.
Yeah.
We're really good at the stupid, pointless, meaningless wars. Let's kick in some music, eh?
All right. Along the lines of cultures that you would hope and think and that would be past things like these, we've got some good old racial violence against just
nothing like a good race riot.
Good
huh?
old
fashioned race riot.
That old timey racial violence.
Yeah, it is old timey here. It's not old timey in places like us. Well,
it is.
Of course.
Yeah,
it's pretty much
they just hung out with the Aborigines.
Pretty much old timey anywhere. There's been colonialism, I guess.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, so
it's not like there weren't slaves.
So this,
right?
Yeah, this was Lebanese and any Middle Eastern folks.
Well, no,
right?
it was just it started with the police and like some beach incident because the whole damn country is a big beach.
Lifeguards got beat up by there, and I guess there are a couple of some notorious group of kind of thugs that got into it with some lifeguards, and
these are the Lebanese folks at first.
Yeah. And beat up these lifeguards pretty bad.
Everybody in Australia is a fucking lifeguard.
Right. So there. Right. So the call went out, and it started with text messaging. It was like this big.
That's so bizarre.
Yeah, and then media reports started reporting on the text messaging. So then it spread from there like wildfire, and there's this show of support. This party on the beach as a show of support for the lifeguards that got beat up, and it turned into this basically over the course of a hot afternoon and a lot of alcohol and barbecues.
So then the white kids start just randomly beating up anybody that looks remotely Middle Eastern. And then in retaliation, more groups of Middle Eastern kids say, what? Well, we'll just beat up white people, random white people then. So, yeah.
Right.
So we're all communicating really well.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing how it works. Yeah, I got an email actually from a friend of mine in New Zealand that sent me a first-hand account from a guy who was there that had been forwarded to her along with some photos, and the photos weren't, he was just literally a bystander, so he didn't quite get the stuff you're saying that I've seen on the news, but it's pretty crazy to read just a normal person's first-hand account of what was going on. He just couldn't believe it and was watching the kind of mob mentality take over. And again, I think we're going to transition into another bullshit racism story, and this one involves Texas and one of our favorite people, Tom DeLay. Yeah. So what's up, Paul? Well, give us the nitty gritty of how that redistricting. I mean, I guess the big thing is the Supreme Court's going to take it up. Yeah, because it looks shady just all around.
I have to say, this is probably the most interesting year for what the Supreme Court is taking on. It's going to be real strange. What's going to happen to the Supreme Court? Like the Anna Nicole Smith shit. Like what? They're listening. Yeah, that's they're hearing that. They're hearing the Anna Nicole. My God! Again, they went all the way to Supreme Court because his family challenged it the whole time. They should make a DVD of that. What's the actual issue that they're really trying to settle? What's the if she gets the money or not? Is she a gold digger? I think. Right. It basically is a Kanye West song going to the Supreme Court. The thing is, the guy did marry her, right? So he's legally sound enough to marry her. In most situations, especially if you will that to someone, which I think is what it really was. That's the argument. There's speculation over. Did he really will it to her? It's not like the people in his family are poor anyway, really. Right. They're just pissed they don't get all this money. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's rich people. It's a bunch of rich people who can afford to do just to take all this shit to court, and just they hate her too. Yeah. That's the other thing. I just think it's funny that the Supreme Court's going to be listening to like a Playboy model. She's going to say she won't be saying shit. It'll be her lawyers. But she'll be there. She doesn't argue that. Yeah. They don't call her to witness stand. So what's up with Thomas DeLay? Well, the Supreme Court is going to be taking up the case, and it's coming out because of the memo that was released from the Justice Department Civil Rights Review Panel, which basically said, hey, this redistricting thing is, depriving minorities of their voting rights and doesn't allow them to vote in, as a group in precincts. So they recommended that this redistricting not pass. The appointees, the Bush appointees, of course, overruled them and said, "Nah, let's go ahead and pass this." So Republicans picked up, I believe it was 6 seats in the House of Representatives because of this. There's a great graphic in the New York Times that shows the redistricting and just an example of 2 of the districts.
Or the Washington Post.
I really do know what I'm doing. Yeah. All right. Anyway, but District 10 and District 23. District 10 went from being 54% white, 11% black, 29% Hispanic in 2001 to 69% white, 9% black, 17% Hispanic in 2003. That's one example. It's
they just shifted around to get the breakdown they wanted. Is what it comes down to.
Turned up the white, I believe is my favorite way of putting it. But so it looks like the jig may be up. The Supreme Court is supposed to rule on it during the summer, right when the 2006 congressional elections are going to be heating up. but there's probably no way they wouldn't go back to any other map. This map will stand for 2006 no matter what. So it might happen for 2008.
They'll do it retroactive.
Wouldn't that be great? They
have to redo all the decisions in Congress.
kick all the members of the House out.
Right.
And give it to their opponents. Give all the elections to their opponents. Retroactive.
That would be great. That doesn't work though.
Yeah,
it's like you're like, oh, you could retroactively get a pay raise.
No, that's you know what, and that's the kind of thing when you think about it. The gerrymandering thing has sort of been around for.
Damage is already done. They accomplished what they wanted.
Yeah, it's right, exactly, and that's the way it works.
An election out of it.
The same goes for stealing an election, sort of like that vote rigging program scheme that we software that we
made
that we heard
sold
about.
to the Russians.
Sure.
God bless the Roland 505.
It is a fine device.
God bless it. I hope I get one for the holidays.
For a holiday present?
For a holiday present. A happy holiday present. So, this is just a little side note. I saw that Gerald Ford was... I put 4 in the thing instead of Ford.
Yeah, we'll
change
that.
He's alive. I thought he was dead.
God.
I thought he was dead.
No.
I guess I just sort of subconsciously thought they went in order and Reagan died. So, but then I guess I don't know. I knew Jimmy Carter was alive, so I don't know. I just maybe because he's just not doing anything. Like he's a pretty quiet ex-president.
Yeah. He doesn't do.
Well,
because he's a jackass.
I think.
I mean,
he sort of got like tricked into it. I think from the beginning.
he wasn't
anyway.
really smart,
No.
and he felt really bad because
Yeah.
he got in there and it was just too much of a job for him.
Right.
It's
Oh,
how
man.
our president should feel.
But he unfortunately he doesn't.
Right.
Or at least he doesn't show it. Yeah, and I think it's pretty funny too because Ford was also just the best. I think president. I mean, we have Saturday Night Live because of Gerald Ford, pretty much, and Chevy Chase. Yes.
So
indeed.
we got our tech news wrap up, man.
Yep.
So what are we talking about this week? What do you got, Josh? What's your tech town? Anything?
I don't really have anything tech. I don't think. Nope, not really anything. Oh, here's something. I've been doing it for a couple weeks, but I haven't really talked about it. So this new keyboard I got, the micro cord. I'm having fun playing with it while it's producing sound as its own keyboard at the same time that it's being used as the MIDI keyboard, which is playing sounds on the computer, and I can record both sounds. Like the keyboard can serve both functions at the same time, and I can blend sounds in a lot of crazy ways.
To do like 2 layers of the same note.
Yeah, and
So-
sometimes there's a little bit of
Delay.
latency, like a little bit, but I mean you can really control it, and
Right.
but that kind of makes it like cool, especially if you reverse stuff.
Right, because you get a phase.
Yeah, like it comes
weird
in
thing
backwards, and it's really neat. Like I'm gonna be using that technique quite a bit. I think.
Nice.
Cool.
What you've been using that in some of the jams here, haven't you?
The keyboard?
Yeah.
No, I haven't brought it over yet.
Or maybe I should maybe we should do a jam over there since you've got everything kind of set up. I should bring
Maybe.
a deck or
He can
or so
record things
over.
too. He has the
I
same
know.
stuff.
Exactly. It's all the same stuff. All right, we'll have to do that soon. I guess Josh is speaking into one of my new little tech news.
Hell yeah.
News bits. It's a new microphone. It's the Audio Technica 4040.
Hell yeah.
It's a wonderful vocal mic.
That came with the popper.
It has a little pop guard, exactly. So you will
Yep.
not hear Josh doing any popping whatsoever. And got a mic stand with it. Basically went on a friend with it. We're working on some production right now.
It's a nice little over-the-top podcast microphone.
It is a completely over
It's
the
a
top.
good most application microphone, really.
Used it for Skype earlier, and that was just hilarious.
Yeah. Looks like you're doing like some shortwave communication. Is what it looked like.
Exactly.
I have my big headphones on. I'm talking in the giant old microphone with the wires all over.
Right.
My other little tech bit is I've been playing with Last.fm for the last week or so.
For the last
yeah. So, but it's a neat lastfm.com. There's a
or last.fm actually.
yeah, it's a British-based music sort of recommendation service and
The key thing is
streaming radio
with Audio Scobbler.
Yeah, that works with an Audio Scobbler plugin for both iTunes, Winamp.
And that's all Audio Scobbler's for. Is for
yeah, and it basically reports what you've been listening to back to them.
To the FBI and the RIAA.
No, just to the Last FM.
Sure.
And they give you recommendations, and then they also have a little free streaming radio station that you can use of theirs that will stream not only recommendations but other tracks by artists that you've also been listening to. So it's a pretty cool little service, and it's
pretty neat.
It's at the very least neat to have a record of everything you've been listening to, because I'll
Because you have no memory.
hear something at work and try to be recalling what the artist title was and be able to look it up online.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then related to that, we had we talked about mp3tunes.com and how if it worked well, it'd be great. But I got into
better,
it a little
right?
bit better. It's a little bit better. They've been doing some revisions on the software. I really don't have much of my collection up though. I'm still not I got it to sync from work one day, but then I was worried that it was sucking bandwidth because it has no control over any of that.
Yeah.
So I have 6 point something gig in my collection now, but that's just still a tiny fraction.
Yeah. It's
and then
moving them
the other
slowly.
thing right now is what we actually were using Orb earlier, orb.com, which Orb is great. It's free, and then it will do a stream of the music or video, and if you've got a media center machine or even a machine that just has a tuner, it'll actually tune channels.
Yeah.
Stream that to you as well, which for free is pretty cool.
We were just watching a
NBC News thing that I read ripped off of my TiVo. It's sitting as an MPEG on my desktop on my machine at home, streaming to here so we could watch it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really
I mean,
cool.
and there's nothing
That's
that
really
could keep you
cool.
from watching that stuff at work or on the at the Wi-Fi access point, waiting for the airplane or in the hotel or
At the truck stop.
yeah.
Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, and if you had wireless, fast enough wireless like EVDO or something, you could totally do that with your laptop anywhere that
Yep.
had EVDO.
Yep.
So it's pretty cool how that stuff's going down,
Definitely.
especially when that's free.
I was well impressed by that. I thought that's just a really cool application. That's all free?
Yeah.
That's great. That's just great.
I don't pay them anything.
Low price of
Nothing.
$3, and I don't even see ads on their site. I don't understand that.
That's great.
They used to charge for it.
They
Well, and it competes with the Sling Box, that hardware device that's like $250 that does the same sort of thing.
$250 or free.
Right, but it's a dedicated hardware device that actually has like IR blasters that would hook up to a set-top box or something, and actually
Right.
would actually let you control your TiVo. So if you did business travel frequently,
Nice.
and you're stuck in a hotel, you could watch your stuff on your TiVo at home.
Nice.
Or watch a game that maybe you couldn't get someplace, or not have to worry about what channels they had. Or
Right.
it's a pretty interesting idea.
That's very cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, Sony has some similar product they're trying to sell now that's just really expensive, but the PSP actually works as a reception device for it over Wi-Fi.
So what else we have going on for the tech bit here? Are we coming to the end of show 9?
Yeah.
think
Hey everybody! Thanks for joining us for this show 9. It's the 9th episode.
That's
of the
very surprised
podcast.
to be at the end of the show.
Say goodbye to the single digits, man.
No,
No,
kidding.
we're ready.
We're
We've
out.
graduated.
It is.
So
it
check
is-
us out. And we've actually bought Nodfast.com now.
We'll be
It's
pointing.
not parked anywhere yet.
We'll be pointing that.
So don't
and
go there.
parking It and
Don't
making
send
things
email
happen.
to it. Don't go to the website.
Yeah, you'll be severely
You'll
disappointed.
just see that GoDaddy has it reserved for us. Is all you'll see if you go there.
They're nice to do that for us.
Yeah, because we paid them.
Actually,
Yeah, we
by the
paid them
time
to
this
do
is
that.
all edited and put up and stuff, I bet it might be.
You never know.
Oh yeah, but don't go there.
Don't hold your breath.
No, you can go there just in anticipation,
Go there in the future.
But we are
Not
kicking.
now.
We will kick time in the butt.
but no one's gonna buy it from us.
All right.
Thanks for joining us, folks.
All right, and have fun in Stupid Town.
Have a happy holidays.
Have a unmarried Jesus mass.